Hey YouTube, Vinny here with another cap of the week, and this week we're going to look at the Oakland A's cap, a solid home cap indeed. This is the cap that has been worn by the team in one way or another since 1969. I believe their first year as the Oakland A's in 1968, they did not have an apostrophe S on there. It's just an old A. And this cap, if you look at the letter A, this old script, that's been used by the Philadelphia A's, the Kansas City A's, and now the Oakland A's. I guess I'm not sure if it's exactly 100 years or so, but whenever they started wearing the A on their jerseys and then their caps, that's pretty much been the A since. But the A's have probably one of the better colors in the league. Green and gold. They definitely wear it well. So at this point, this is their home cap now. They have a different cap for roads. But this cap actually is probably around 1990. If you notice, there's no MLB logo on the back, so it's probably 1990, 1991. And at the time, the A's were a juggernaut, winning 3 straight pennants and 1 World Series in 1989, along with an extra division in 92. So this is the cap the Bash brothers wore, Dennis Eckersley wore, while Tony LaRussa was managing. So pretty cool in that. Also, Rickey Henderson stealing bases. We flip it around and we take a look and we see this is a Kelly Green underbrim. The one thing I've always loved about this style of cap is that I know that Major League Baseball, the MLB caps now made a new era black to reduce underglare, but for the Oakland A's in particular, the color style of gold and green went so well together. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference. Maybe you can see it from this angle, but it definitely is a pretty cool color scheme, and they're the teams they're one of the last holdouts on green, along with the Yankees. Then they eventually went to gray, but this was really a cool thing. And I think at one time the shade of green the A's used for this style of cap, back in their swinging A's days in the 1970s, was Kelly Green. So it is quite possible that it was the same shade they used in the underbrim that they used from the front. When we take a look, this is a new era diamond collection, so this is the authentic on-field caps they wore from the late 80s, early 90s. What's interesting, what I found out with this cap, is that this is actually made in Costa Rica. My understanding was almost all the game caps that new era made back in those days were made in America, but I guess they had a couple caps made in Costa Rica. Regardless, it's still, the cap still is made high quality. I think the size tag might be a little bit shrunk there, but it's size 7. It's just a simple size 7. And it's pretty much the same made cap. So even though this cap was made in Costa Rica, I know a lot of people have complaints about the caps that are made in China today. Maybe the inferior quality or just made differently, a little bit more boxy. But, this one being made in Costa Rica, never would have known. No problems with the cap. But it's definitely one of my favorite caps to wear because, the way the green visor matches. Hopefully, it'd be pretty cool if MLB went back to wearing those green visors full time, but probably not going to happen anytime soon. But anyway, until next week, see ya.